Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. I'm the Gentleman. This is the Gentleman's Pixel Club, and today we are playing Pac-Mania on the MiSTer FPGA created on the Amiga system. Before that, I just want a quick shout out on a competition that's going to be hitting this channel at some point in the future. I don't know when, I don't have a magic ball, but I am ready to go as soon as we hit the magic numbers. When we hit 500 subscribers and 1,000 subscribers, at both of those milestones we will be launching a quick competition that you need to be part of the channel to be in a chance for winning, and it's a unique piece of Spectrum hardware, and by hardware it's games on an Interface 2 cartridge, and these are the games. This is the Interface 2 cartridge, and it is a unique, lovely piece of kit. There will only be 3 of these ever in the wild. 2 of them are competitions for this channel, for the 500 and the 1000 mark, and the third one I'm giving to Paul, who runs a Spectrum show, for the hours and hours of great entertainment that he has given me. Anyway, enough of that. If you want to be part of this, or you want a chance of winning, they only go live effectively on the 500 and the 1000 subscriber mark, but beyond that, keep your eyes on the channel. So this is Pac-Mania. Pac-Mania was a game that I first saw in my life on the Amiga, and it was a great game in my eyes. I used to go around my friend's house in Teddington in Twickenham to play this, and he's a subscriber to this channel. He will know who he is, and he owned an Amiga, and on this game he had a copy of this. I had never seen it in the arcade before, and I truly loved what I saw and thought it was an absolute excellent vision of Pac-Man. And I'm not using the words arcade conversion because it was a vision for me, and I wanted to fire this up to give it a play. I've not played the Amiga one for a long time. I have played the arcade one since, and my memories of the Amiga one was it reminded me of the arcade. After I played the arcade, I thought, yes, that was close, but how close was it really? You can see a full screen, a very colourful screen here with decent sounds and decent sprites. This is the same as Pac-Man that you would usually expect, with one feature that is a bit different, where you can jump. So the fire button will jump your Pac head around, and with these lovely colourful sprites in this 3D looking Lego maze that we've got, it just blends so perfectly. And if you're a Pac-Man fan, you are going to love this game. Playing this back on the Amiga today, recreated on the MiSTer FPGA, and bear in mind that this is a full speed system, it's slower than what I remembered. That's not a bad thing, because yeah, this was what I was used to and my reflexes are not as good as they were, but the game was a little bit slower than what I remembered from after playing the arcade. And remember, I always played this first. If I had never seen the arcade version, it would be, well, this is fine, this is running at a great speed. But I absolutely think the programmers have done a delightful job with this, a great job with this. It scrolls smoothly, the graphics look nice, the ghosts look nice, and although the speed is, you know, probably 50% slower than what you would actually be playing on the arcade, it's smooth, it's playable, it's not particularly brain taxing, and well, that's what I thought. And at this point here, I die. So I was playing this game up until that point thinking, this is a little bit easy here, you know, it's a bit too easy. The slowness of this means that I'm going to complete all these levels and it's going to be a very quick video. But lo and behold, in the space of 30 seconds I've lost 2 lives there. So you know, that shows my poor gaming ability at times, and my bad judgment not to get that bloody pill as the 3rd life goes down the toilet. So I'm on my last life at the moment. You know, this is a fight between me and those damn ghosts to see whether I can get that pill. By not jumping correctly prior to this point where I did jump okay, you know, I could have timed that much better, and 3 lives being lost on level 1 is absolutely appalling. Reflecting back on my memories of this game, I love the cutscenes in between. I love the amount of colourful sprites that you got, and the way the levels change as well like this. You know, this is a really gorgeous looking level, especially if you rewind back in the days when the Amiga, the Atari ST were the computers in their prime. Obviously the Amiga was a better one. Atari ST heads will actually say no, you're wrong, and they are right. If you wanted to do MIDI, you wanted to do stuff like that, the Atari ST was a hell of a lot better. I owned the Atari ST first before I owned the Amiga. I think I've said that in another video. In fact, I know I've said that in another video. And I was always jealous of my Amiga owning friends, especially the one that I had in Twickenham. And note, I didn't say Teddington here. Twickenham is the correct place where he actually lived. And it was always a joy to go around and see what wares, and literally in terms of wares from the computer club, that he would have. He was a member of the local computer club. He would get his discs and he would have these bright, wonderful, colourful games where I was playing back home on the Atari ST. And you know, I thought, well, yeah, these look fairly drab in comparison. You know, these don't look great in comparison. And I did regret my choice, but I only had one of those types of computers there, and there's no way that I could ever afford a second or get another one here. So we're on our last life. We actually did have one life left, and I'm fighting my way through this to see how far that we can get. I'm going to need skill, cunning and wit to try and beat these ghosts. You know, they seem to have a mind of their own, because obviously that AI controlled, but there's no pattern to them. I can't predict what they're going to go. And in Pac-Man, in the real Pac-Man, I never knew what the different ghosts really did, apart from the red one always seemed to be the fastest, always seemed to home in on you, and always seemed to be the royal pain in the neck. But yeah, the other colour ones, I'm not so certain what their movement patterns are, what their direction is, apart from generally heading in the same direction as you, and what you could do to outwit them. But it's looking good. It's looking like I'm going to clear this level regardless of my absolute shambles of a start. And then I find myself, damn it, got one pill left, so let's get that, and I can move to the next round. If you don't own a MiSTer FPGA, I highly recommend you look at getting one. This is a system that opens so many platforms with hardware accurate recreation of the system. It's absolutely phenomenal here. You can make videos all day on this, and I don't make them all day because I actually have a job to do, and this is a hobby. This channel is a hobby that I used when I was battling some health conditions, which are a lot better now, and I absolutely fell in love with what I was doing. I thought, sod it, I'm going to carry on doing this, and hence why we've got a competition when we hit more subscribers. When we hit the 500, that will be fantastic. Thank you to everybody that has subscribed, and anybody that is considering subscribing, please, 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 your subscription means a lot to me. When you hit 1,000 subscribers, the only reason I want to do this is so that I can have live chat and do some live streams at the same time. I've got some not good ideas, but things that I want to be doing here, and I'm looking forward for the opportunity to hopefully, when we get that far, and I don't know how far it's going to be, it could be 6 months, it could be a year, but however long this journey takes, however many videos I need to do to get to that point, and I probably think we're looking at maybe a new subscriber every couple of days, then that will be brilliant. I have some other irons in the work. I have something which will be advertising this channel quite well in the near future coming up. I'll stay quiet on all that, as a few people know what it is, but those few people are actually people that are involved in another hobby of mine, which kind of sort of overlaps a little bit here, so they know what it is. You know, we'll see how well that goes for the channel when it actually happens. I've got some ideas on a new type of video that I want to be doing. I was preparing that for the moment, but then I figured, nah, let's do Pac-Man and then get a couple more out there, and we'll get those out in the near future, the new style of something that I'm looking at doing, and I hope that pays off. Anyway, I'm putting in the initials here. It's game over. Thank you for looking at this great version of Pac-Man on the Amiga. I'm the Gentleman, this is the Gentleman's Pixel Club, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.